Okay, what's up, YouTube? So, just woke up, had food poisoning yesterday. Not a very good day, but I went to bed at like 8:30. I woke up at like 6:30, something like that. So, good chunk of sleep. But doing a little bit of back and I think biceps in this one, I believe, or maybe it's just like a total arm day. I can't quite remember. I think it's just arm day. Don't quote me on that. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video and actually done a voiceover to this. I've had this in my library to edit for a while, but as you can see right here, doing supinated bicep curls to work the short head of the bicep, and I'm alternating to make life more difficult and put more time and tension under the muscle. So, it's arm day. Okay, as soon as that's all I know, it's arm day. So as soon as I get done with those, I go straight into a superset of dumbbell skull crushers. This one in particular is great for just overall growth in the long head of the tricep. So if you're trying to get that big looking tricep look, definitely incorporate these into your workouts for sure, because these are definitely super beneficial. So Eric's doing the exact same thing. You're probably wondering, back to my first clip, oh, how'd you get food poisoning? Well, I'm about to tell you. So I barely had anything to eat that entire day. I had like one meal, and then I went up to my buddy's house like super late. And oh no, I had one or two meals. They were one and a half, whatever it was. I went up to his house super late. I got 2 double stacks from Wendy's and a 4 for $4, which included fries, nuggets, chicken sandwich, and tea, no sugar. So I went pretty hard. And then I had steak and rice from Taco Bell and a half of Ben and Jerry's froyo. Like, I went in, and it was definitely the Wendy's that made me sick for sure. Everything tasted fine on all the ends. I just don't know what happened, or I don't know. But whatever it was, I know it was Wendy's that definitely made me sick, because never once in my life have I gotten sick from Taco Bell. Only maybe the squirts. That's about it. But yeah, I woke up. Today's Monday when you're watching this, and I'm editing this Monday. Yesterday was Sunday, and I threw up my freaking guts twice as soon as I woke up. And I woke up and I had a pop tire on my car, and I was like, no freaking way. I had my buddy came and picked me up and everything, and I was just like, man, this is something else. It's quite a morning. So, and I had a drum for church too, so all that was fantastic. So, but moving on past that story, I'm doing wide grip barbell curls. So I went from that into another superset of barbell skull crushers. So I did this bar was actually very different. So it was one where you can actually throw a weight and attach it on there. Excuse me. And I tried it out, and it was actually rather, like, well, the weight was too much, but it was actually rather difficult to use. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to try it out, and ended up getting a pretty decent pump from it, but I went down in weight for my next couple sets just because it was too much, and I wanted to really focus on form. So you can see the struggle here with me trying to get the weight back up. That stupid heavy. Yeah. I don't know what that last clip was, by the way. I'm just as confused as you are. I think Eric was just messing around with the phone. But you can see he's doing the exact same thing. So this one is mainly to focus on some grip and just overall tension on the biceps. So we're only using 40 pounds right here because we're really trying to focus that time under tension. Just get these bitches to grow. And he did the same exact thing. So one thing that Eric always outdoes me in is triceps when it comes to like skull crushers, whether it's dumbbell, barbell, and then like anything like chest related. I got the biceps, the back, the shoulders, the legs. I got all that stuff down. Like I can outdo him and all that stuff, but he always outdoes me in chest and triceps every single time. Well, except when we go over to the cables, I can push down and rope split and all that stuff like a ton of weight. So that I might have that covered. But I mean, yeah, that's the same weight, and he's just throwing that up there. So, but yeah, we all have our strengths and weaknesses, and so, but the point is to get better and get stronger throughout this trip and this journey. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. All right. So now doing tricep pushdowns. So this one, I think it was drop sets. So I think it was just like drop set till failure. So like start decently heavy and then drop it, go to failure, drop it, go to failure. Yeah, it's drop sets. Okay, I'm right. So the whole point of a drop set, not only is it a great pump, but it's also good just to overall just overwork that muscle just to the point of fatigue. So you can just fill as much blood into the tricep as you possibly can. Not only does that help you get stronger because of the amount of reps that you're doing, it can also help you get bigger and leaner. And on top of that, it also helps you with your muscular endurance as well, just for the amount of reps that you are completing throughout that entire set. So right after that, I go into superset. So this is actually a seated row machine handle attachment, but Eric actually discovered this exercise that I was just like, you know what? I kind of like this. Let's try it out. It really works on the peak of your bicep just because both your arms are angled in towards the midsection of your body and you're just coming straight up. It's like an isolated like leg curl, but you're putting your tricep on the medial portion of your leg and you're curling up with a dumbbell. I used to know what those exercises were called. I completely forgot what it was called. And I always used to do them too when I was first starting to work out, and I need to bring them back. But yeah, I did those, and we did 3 sets. We did 4 sets in total, but we did 3 drops throughout this entire process. So all right, so this one, I think it's V-bar pushdowns. So yet again, it's been a while. I think it's V-bar pushdowns and I think rope hammer curls. Don't quote me on that one. But V-bar pushdowns, this one's also really great for the long head as well because you're in that neutral grip. But this one in particular, I really like because, first of all, it's cables, and you can't go wrong with cables. And second of all, I feel like I get a better mind muscle connection, so I can contract my triceps a little bit more when I'm using this one versus dumbbells for skull crushers. But that's just me. Everyone has their own thing. I think cables are like my most favorite thing when it comes to arm day, just because they're easy. You can do drop sets, you can go heavy. Range of motion isn't extremely limited with it, just depending on what you're doing with it. So, and yeah, I was right. It was rope hammer curls. So this one, doing 3 drops and then 4 sets of it. This one's working the long head of the bicep. This clip, this is a long clip, so you can see 35 pounds. You're like, why are you curling so light? Number one, we're fatigued and we're tired from all those drop sets and the amount of drop sets that we just did. But I cannot recommend this exercise enough. This is partner bicep curls. This one right here is probably the ultimate finisher on planet Earth. So we did 1 set of this, and you do 10 reps a piece until you get to 100. The only rest time you get is when your partner is doing the sets and the reps. So this one is a great finisher, and yet again, it's not about the weight. You don't need a lot of weight, especially on something like this. If you're doing 100 reps and you're only getting like maybe like 7 to 8 seconds of rest in between each lift, then yeah, you're definitely gonna want to take this thing light. It's just overall to just get the maximum amount of blood into the bicep before you just completely give out. And towards the end of this clip, like, he and I were starting to just like really feel it, and we were done after this, I believe. I don't know if we did. No, we didn't do forearms on this day. We did forearms on a different shoulder day. So we have that recorded, and I'll upload that probably tomorrow, because I might be doing something special for Christmas. I'm not sure yet, but we shall see. But if I don't post tomorrow, then I'll probably be posting something for Christmas. I'm not 100% sure yet, but enjoy watching the rest of this clip, and then enjoy the very last clip. It's pretty entertaining. Just letting you know, this next clip gets crazy. I'm about to run on the treadmill at 16 miles an hour.
Holy shit. Oh, wow. It started slowing down on me. Now show them the actual speed.
Still going? Yep. 16.